What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about how to know your target audience like the back of your hand. And the reason why I say this is important is more so because it literally controls how you do content and where you do content for the rest of your life. Hi, I'm Pedro Milan, or Midian, however you want to pronounce it if you're Hispanic. And I'm an entrepreneur and a digital marketer who has over 50 millions of views. 50 millions of views, that doesn't make any sense. 50 million views with over 100 appointments set and a Grammy to my name as a digital marketer. And today we're literally going to talk about how you can literally make a bunch of different stuff for other people, but literally you can figure out your target audience with one simple system. So more so than anything else, okay, I have this kind of matrix or kind of this system in which that I literally tell other people to follow. Is more so just like a funnel, right? And I literally talk about knowing your audience like the back of your hand, as if they're your grandmother, you know what I'm saying? Or your mom or your dad, whoever is older and important to you and your family, you know what I'm saying? Reason being is because the better that you know them is the better that you know what exactly their issue is as far as pain points are considered in the digital marketing world. So once you know them to a T, you'll have a better understanding as far as how you can help them and service them. So let's get started. So the first thing is the people who are going to be your clients are more often, or I guess not clients, so the people in your audience. The people who are going to be in your audience are the people that look most like you. And I have to explain this because Noah Kagan, he has this amazing book called The Millionaire Next Door. And he basically talks about selling and providing services to the people who look most likely you, or the people that look most like your current clients, or who are the people who are you're currently servicing, even if it's just one or two people. Reason being is because you're already servicing those people. You already know where they're coming from. You already know what their problems are. So let's say, for example, for myself, I'm a digital marketer. I'm 29 years old. And if I made a service or a product, coming soon, to people who are agency owners that are younger than me, let's say 20, 21, and they're trying to make a six-figure income, I know exactly what they're going through because I went through that, right? I know more so than anything else. It's like hiring, literally project management, content creation, literally from scratch, shooting, editing, literally setting appointments for people. Literally, I know all those problems because I went through them. And I go through them on a consistent basis, but now I have developed systems for that. But do you understand what I'm saying? It's literally knowing your audience like the back of your hand is only accomplished by understanding who you are, or who you already take care of, right? Because if I ask you, tell me about your brother, or tell me about your sister, or tell me about your cousin, or tell me about your mom, or tell me about your dad, you would already know what to tell me about them, who they are, what do they stand for, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So then why can't you do the same with your target audience? It's very simple. And some people are like, I don't want to be servicing that target audience. It's but maybe that might be the target audience that accepts you because that's your unfair advantage. Let's just say, for example, you're a trainer, a physical trainer for 50-year-olds. Not for 50-year-olds, for 50-year-olds, right? Because you happen to have a 50-year-old father that you've been helping with nutrition and with getting them in shape and whatnot because you want them to live longer, right? Maybe that might be your unfair advantage because that's your life, bro, girl. You know what I'm saying? The better that you know your audience starts with the better that you know yourself, if that makes sense. Right? And once you understand who your audience is, it's all right, cool. I'm going to be serving this age demographic, this gender, in this geographic location, and understanding what are their unconscious motivation being their eurythmics. For example, you already know their basic information. You already know them the back of your hand, what are their pain points, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now we need to understand what their eurythmics is what I just mentioned before. What exactly are their unconscious motivations for them to do the thing that you're offering? And I use fitness all the time as an example because it's the simplest example that I can give. People want to lose weight because they want to look more attractive. People want to lose weight so they can get a partner. People want to lose weight so they can be revered by other people who gave them crap in the past. Like, those are unconscious motivations for people to get into fitness overall. Same thing with the opposite, like getting bigger, putting more on weight. This is like, you want to be revered. You want to be looked at as a person that knows what they're talking about. You want to be respected, this, that, and whatever. At least those are the motivations behind why I got into the gym and why I gained 20 pounds of lean muscle mass. But otherwise, those literally just sit down with a pen and paper, just figure out, like, in the sense of like, all right, well, now that I know them like the back of my hand, like, just use your parent or your sibling or your cousin or whatever it is that you know or you're trying to service, and it's like, what are their unconscious motivations usually? Like, why are they doing the things that they are doing? Like, what is motivating them to do the stuff that they said that they're going to do? And literally write all those examples down. And that is going to be the unconscious motivations for literally everything that you're going to sell them on. Meaning, that's not necessarily their pain points, but it's essentially the reasons why they say a hell yes to the products and services that you provide to them. So now you figure out the demographics, everything, like all the stuff that I'm literally breaking this down more so than a digital marketer, because digital marketers, they like to complicate things. So now you know them like the back of your hand. You understand what their unconscious motivations. Now you have to ask yourself, I'm going to make some content now. What are the content buckets that people are doing content based upon in this niche or in this demographic or in this service provider? Right? So what is that? That could be like reaction videos. It could be vlogs. It could be yap videos, kind of like this one. It could be talking heads, but a little bit more editing, like, because I'm not trying to do my editing for any of my yaps right now. And what type of videos are they doing? And just look on YouTube. Just be like, fitness, social media marketing, personal development, like business. Like, what are people in the space doing? You know what I'm saying? What type of videos are they doing? Are they doing video essays? Like, kind of like Sneeko, for example, because he just came back on YouTube. Shout out Sneeko. But what type of content are they doing? And you can actually figure that out pretty quickly once you just literally do a little search on YouTube, because YouTube will show you. So you don't have to take that much time into doing that. Next thing is, in this realm, what are 3 to 5 channels that are doing really well in this space, and why are they winning? Like, I would subscribe to them if you're on YouTube, or follow them on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is. I would literally follow them and put your notifications on for whatever they're posting. I have that with Alex Ramosi. I have that with Stephen Bartlett. I have that with Patrick Bet-David. I have that with Nick Bear. I have that with Dan Martell and Brian Mark. I have those 6 guys literally on my notifications all the freaking time, because I want to know exactly what they're doing. So that way I can recreate it and eventually learn something from it on the content creation side so I can use it for myself, right? So once you understand the people, the demographics, their psychographics, whatever, their eurythmics, their unconscious motivations, you understand what type of content they're making, and then on top of that, who are you supposed to be following? Now, the 5th step is just actually doing something about it, right? And then just testing like a mad scientist. I literally made a video about this, literally just talking about like how you should become a mad scientist with your content and overall just posting, even with your ads, just a video in general. And you can check that video out on my channel. Otherwise, that's pretty much all you have to do. Just after you've done all the research, you've done all the checklists, you literally done all your due diligence and everything that you're trying to help the people you're trying to serve. All you have to do is just create a plan and just do that, right? And you could start with just 1 post a week. You can start with 2 posts a week, with 3 posts a week, eventually going to daily. Because literally everything's super saturated right now, and the only way that you're going to win is by posting every single flipping day, which is why I committed myself, especially going into 2026, to be posting twice a day. Because I'm going to be out here winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of other people winning. It's time for me to win too. Anyway, I hope that was valuable. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and turn your bell notifications on, because I put videos out like this every single week and you don't want to miss them. And it really helps the channel. Otherwise, if you're a service provider or you have a service-based business and you need some help as far as setting appointments for your business to get more clients, click the first link in the description so we can figure out how we can help you out. And other than that, I hope you have a really great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.